Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 kitchen gadgets or items that make a big difference for me when I'm working in the kitchen. So I hope you'll give these a try and let me know what you think. The first item I'm going to share with you really is one of my favorite, and I'm really shocked that I had never seen these before. So one of the problems I was having is that on my counter, I keep all of my appliances in the pantry on the counter. I used to keep them always in the kitchen on the counter, but no matter where I put them, there's always all these cords. So like you have your Instapot in your cords, you got your crock pot in your cords, and all of them come with, the appliances have like a little bitty thing where you can kind of hook your cord up in there. Or I used to take like a twisty and I would try to hook them together with that way. And it never failed. It just was kind of a mess. So I was on Amazon and I saw these little things that you can stick to the back of your appliance and then hook your cord around it and keep it really snug. And I thought, well, why not give it a try? Y'all, these things are awesome. So just trust me, please check these out. I think they'll make a huge difference for you. And what you do is you take them, you stick them on the back of the appliance. In a second, I'll get a close-up shot. And then you twist this little guy around and you hook him into the little slot for the plug. And it's just fantastic. And then you turn it around. Like I said, I'll get a close-up shot here in a second. But I want to pull over the Instapot. And we're going to put this on the Instapot and also over here on the KitchenAid mixer. I'm going to try it on my air fryer and also on the blender. So here we have our Instapot. And on my slow cooker, I had put this little guy kind of vertical. I think because I don't want it to hit up here where the water reservoir is on this Instapot, I'm going to turn this horizontal and place it. And so I'm just going to pull off the sticky on the back. Here we go. And I'm going to sit this little guy about right here and just push it on and let it sit there a minute. Y'all, these things stick really, really good. And I hope you can see this okay. There we go. Let me step back a minute. So now I'm just going to press it down a little more. And in the little package of these, I think there's like 6 of them that you get. I thought they were just the neatest things ever. And there we go. And there's hooks up in there on the bottom. And there you go. You got your cord. It's all hooked together. And then I seem to remove that little part of the tag. And there, I mean, it makes it so simple. Now I've got the KitchenAid mixer here. And I'm going to put this right in the very middle here on the back on my mixer. There we go. And these come all colors, so if you've got a KitchenAid mixer that is all super bright and colorful, then you can get your color that you want. I'm using this one since mine is silver. Just going to twist it around. Look at that. And then go in the side. There's a little thing right there that hooks the prong, and you're all set. I know it sounds silly, but I think it's just the coolest thing ever. Here we are on the air fryer, and this air fryer has it's a lot thicker cord. So let's see how we do. I'm happy. Look, we're good. Yay. So here we are. We got all of our cords on we got all the cords here on our crock pot, on our Instapot, air fryer, back of our mixer, and our mini pot. I decided not to put it on the back of the blender because on the back of the blender, we've got a bunch of vents back here. So I really don't have a good place for it. But for everything else, it has just worked absolutely fantastic. So now when I look at my counter, I can see all my appliances, they look nice. And but I don't see all those unsightly cords anymore. My second little tip here, little gadget, these are some really cool mini tongs. Look at this. I'm used to using great big tongs or even bigger tongs than this in the kitchen. And I saw these, I think I got these at HEB. And they just open up just like your other tongs will. So you've got these wonderful tongs. They come in red, they come in blue. And what I love about them is in the kitchen, I mean, I use them for everything. I didn't know if I would or not, but I got them and I run around picking up everything. It makes a huge difference. Third item I've got over here is my whisk. So this is what I've usually always used, is my metal whisk, and I use it for everything. But you know, when you have all these new different types of skillets that are coming out and with the different coatings they have on them, you really don't want to mess those up. And so Jay had told me, you know, what about one of those whisks that you know, they're not metal? And so I went and I looked, and they have these everywhere. I'm just kind of late to the party, didn't know about it. So here, you need one of these great whisks. Next, I'm going to show you what to do with these little guys. I'm going to show you how to stack your cookware and your pots and your pans and your skillets so much easier, and how you can also protect them. You can order these off of Amazon, and again, I'll give you a link for that. These actually come, they're longer than this. So the sides of these are a little bit longer, and you cut them to whatever height or width and everything and length that you want. And so what I found was, when I tried to stack a lot of my baking dishes, you know, they clink and they clank and they get all scratched up and they'll stick together sometimes. So what I'll do is I'll put the largest one down, and I like to put these in drawers. If you have drawers available, I think this is so much easier instead of having to pick them up. But put your big one down, and then you simply take these, cut them to fit, put it down, put your next one, put it down, and then you put down your small one. I wish I had known about these sooner. You can see how to stack them in there. And then over here I have my big one, it's my big red one. I put this in, put the next one in on top. Okay, there we go. And then I've got one more of these. Put that little guy in and put him on top. There we go. Easy peasy. These little separators, they come in 3 sizes. We've got smalls over here, we've got some mediums, and they also come in large. And I use most of the large ones over with the skillets, and I'll show you that in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and use these in here for my drawer where I keep all of my cornware and all of my glass bowls. So neat. I'm gonna put some medium sized ones down here, and then just go ahead and stack all my bowls in here. Here's another area where I like to use these little pot separators. And so for all my big skillets, I just like to put these all in here. Makes it so easy. The next little item I'm going to share with you today is the magic mat. I absolutely love this little thing. And so here's what you do with it. For some of your cookie sheets, you know how they're older and sometimes they may get discolored. They're still in wonderful shape to use. They just don't look as pretty. So you can use this magic mat to line them. Even if you don't have old cookie sheets, you just got brand new cookie sheets and you're wanting to protect them. These things are great. These are some new cookie sheets that I got, and I got this liner and put down. Now this is how the liner comes. It comes in a roll. It's called Magic Mat. Again, I'll give you the link for that. And it looks like this. You unroll it. See how this? You just unroll it and you cut it. This one, I bought the one, they come all different colors. I bought this brand because it had these lines, so it just made it easy to cut. So you cut it to fit the shape of whatever cookie sheet that you have. Then when you're cooking, once you're done with your cookies or your poppers or whatever it is that you're cooking, you just take this out, take this guy out, wash him off. Okay, wash him off and put him back down. You may still have to, of course, rinse off your cookie sheet, but you're not going to have all those things stuck to it. And like when I use foil or parchment paper, still a lot of times the items will stick to the foil. Your items don't stick to this. They just glide right off. So this is the last of the little gadgets I was going to share with you today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Be sure and check out that next video that's popping up, and I will see you over there in a few minutes. Bye-bye.